What's up? I'm BJ Shaw.
And I'm Corey Seal, and you're listening to Beards, Bellies, and Beer.
Oh yeah, welcome to the Tavern, weary adventurers. Today we're here to talk to you about Dungeons and Dragons and why all the British people are voices for characters that we love. I'm BJ Shaw.
And I'm Corey Seal.
And we're going to get real nerdy with you here for a minute as we talk about a new D&D campaign that we're working on. I am the Dungeon Master, Corey is one of the players, and we're going to hatch some stuff out, and you get to listen to it, and tell us if you think it's good or not.
Hell yeah, a little sneak peek into our upcoming adventure.
Hell yeah. So, I guess I will start off with telling you some stuff, because I don't think Haley actually listens to this podcast, so no. I can tell you the stuff I have planned for her.
Hell yeah.
Because I've asked
her loss.
I've asked her, like, hey, what do you have planned? She's like, no, I'm just a little guy.
Just a little dude.
I'm just a little dude. I don't want to attack nothing. I'm like, all right, well, I can work with that, I guess.
Pour this in my D&D cup here.
Fuck yeah, get that ale.
Oh yeah, I could actually go for a good mead.
Dude, have you ever been to White Horse Brewery in Berlin?
No.
They have mead, and It is delicious.
Maybe it's where this year. Well, yeah, last year. We were down at Ligonier and we got really good mead from someplace. It could have been there, but it was fantastic.
Yes, I love mead.
Mead is good. Mead is not what I thought it was.
Yeah, it fucks me up.
It's good.
I don't know if it's just that or if I drink too much of it.
It goes down very easy.
No, I will agree.
Very easy.
I will agree. So, some of this is real dumb, and I've deleted a lot of it. The beginning of our new campaign is I have written here.
Should we almost start off where the old campaign
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Because this is a continuous...
Actually, I have that on here too.
Story.
Yeah, so we first started our original campaign with basically it was a D&D preset. Like, it was the starter kit that you can get from any normal place.
Pre-built characters, everything. Everybody picked one. My wife played with us at one point, and she made her own character, and that was fine. We worked with that, and it went smoothly.
It did go very smoothly. It was the first time I ever tried anything like that, and we had a lot of fun. Basically, a dragon attacked the group, and a god resurrected them all into the future somehow as different people, except for Haley, who remained a gnome druid, which she is very still thrilled about. So
hell yeah.
I don't exactly...
So soul transfer.
Basically, yes.
A soul transfer would be the way to describe it.
Yes. What did we have before? A rogue, a cleric, a fighter, and a wizard.
But not completely, because we don't have our memories correct. Starting this new one.
Yeah.
No memories, but we're technically the same people, but in new bodies.
Yes, same souls, different, no memories.
Right.
And I thought that was just an interesting concept. You guys
I love that concept, because I went a really cool way with mine. I mean... I'm probably overselling it.
No, I'm very excited to hear about it.
Hell yeah.
I do mean that. I had my shit open and I lost it. There it is. So basically, everyone's dead, and the world is starting over for us. And I have written here, it's black as we flash back to a thriving village in the woods. Anoki is in the scene, walking with a gnome woman with a big mushroom bonnet holding a picnic basket. I thought that was nice. That's very Haley aesthetic. The two of them walk into a field and have a nice romantic picnic to discuss their wedding. The woman's name is Chanterelle, which is another type of mushroom, because Anoki is also a type of mushroom.
Oh yeah, I love that.
As they finish talking, they both lean in for a kiss, and as Anoki opens his eyes, he sees his fiancée covered in a black mushroom rot, yelling, "How could you leave me?"
Oh my god.
Then he awakens 30 years later.
Jeez.
Basically, that was my plan, was I have a whole backstory for him. Set, we're good. Russell gave me some ideas, and I worked off that. Okay. I didn't have anything for you necessarily. Like, I had some stuff that you mentioned, and that's as far as I got with that. And that's pretty much what we're going to talk about.
Hell yeah.
And I will answer any other questions. I'll tell you about this city I made up. That's completely
Saffron.
That is completely original, and I did not take from anything.
Completely original in every way.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you got, man? Let's talk.
So, for my backstory, I went an interesting route. So,
My character's name is KR420.
Hell yeah.
I am a Warforged Paladin. My idea for my Warforged, there's 3 different kinds. They're like they're full robot, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah.
Depending. My character is robot. He's half robot, half plant based. Even regular ones, I mean, they don't have internal organs or anything. They're,
It's like an all-spark. That's how I
kind
imagine
of,
it.
yeah.
That's just how I imagine. Like, other people could very well have other thoughts and opinions.
Right. My background is Far Traveler. My alignment is neutral is my alignment. Okay. I didn't know they were abbreviations. But, so those are just some of the basics of my character, but his backstory. So, as far as his memory goes back, he had always been a servant to Sir Frank Pfeiffer, a collector.
I'm already digging it. Servant to Frank Pfeiffer.
Sir Frank Pfeiffer, a collector of things around the world, with an attraction to all things shiny. Sir Frank was no dummy, though. He was a brilliant scholar, and he was as wealthy with knowledge as he was with gold. KR420 was purchased by Sir Frank from a traveling vendor selling exotic things from all over the world. Sir Frank purchased KR420 believing he was just a unique and shiny set of armor to serve as a beautiful statue somewhere in his mansion. However, 3 years later, KR420 came to and awoke with no knowledge of who he was and began wandering through the mansion until he met a very surprised and scared Sir Frank. To Sir Frank's surprise, KR420 explained to him that he knows what he is, but he does not remember anything from his past, and also assured him that he meant no harm. So Sir Frank offered KR420 to stay with him in exchange for some help around the property, mostly doing heavy lifting and general tasks. Sir Frank is growing in age, and he has never had servants as he was too proud to have others do his work for him. As time went by, KR420 absorbed knowledge from Sir Frank, and they became very good friends. However, more time passed, and Sir Frank became sick and passed away. KR420 now finds himself packing up and getting ready to explore the world as his old master Sir Frank once did.
Dude, I fucking dig that quite a bit.
Right, I dig it. So, you could, I just spilled a shit ton of beer.
That's fine.
But,
it's your house.
Yeah, it's my, so, I want to work in, so, I'm assuming the gold, or the armor that was on me before, I guess would make, like, some kind of gold, or something when I got to him, and then as, like, a thing of respect, I'd leave that armor in the mansion, and then make my new armor, which is the white and green.
Okay, I dig
so
that.
I make my own armor and then set out to make my own story. And I guess he was always plant based, like, even with the gold, like it was just. But yeah, so that's the whole thing. He buys
Dude,
them
I
thinking
really
he's a
dig
statue.
that. That is good.
So my thought on that was mostly like I wanted him to like adopt whatever personality I decided to give him from Sir Frank.
Okay.
I wrote more about like Sir Frank's personality at first, but because I still don't know which way I want to play it. Because I wanted him to be, like, very sarcastic, at least.
Just like another Sir Pfeiffer,
like
right?
I said, I think I told... What's that?
Like a Sir Pfeiffer, right?
Yeah, like a Sir Pfeiffer. I wanted him to be, like, a C-3PO.
Okay.
Kind of, like,
I really do dig that. That's sick.
But also, like, giant and menacing and, like, a tank,
Yeah, absolutely. Dude,
but
that
just,
is...
like, a sarcastic asshole, kind of. But, like, kind, but just, like,
No, I get it. I dig that so much.
Like an anime character.
Hell yeah. Like, for real, that is far more than I was expecting, and I dig that. Oh, hell
yeah. I dig it, too. I really like the backstory I came up with. It's very, I don't know, it's original. That's what I had in mind kind of the whole time once I found out he was a robot. And it wasn't always Sir Frank Pfeiffer, though. That just came to me in the car. I just wrote that when we were going to Fire Nights yesterday.
Hell yeah, that's sick, though.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So I guess I would put Sir Frank's castle. Is it a castle? I assume a castle. Yeah, is that what you said?
Mansion, castle.
Castle.
For that age, probably castle then. Yeah.
Okay. I would put that probably in the next town over, and you're just making your way through.
Hell yeah. That works for me.
Trying to remember what.
First stop, just instant chaos.
I wouldn't say instant chaos,
right.
but just
or something. Yeah.
My brain's not working here. Give me 1 second. Basically,
never mind.
Basically, what I have you. The way you would be coming in would be to the armorer. That'd be the first place you'd run into.
Okay. So I'd probably, enter naked? Not naked, but, like, more plant-based and, I guess, whatever metal. Because I guess technically, whatever, I think it's Juggernaut or like javelin or something. No, that's fucking
track and field.
Well, yeah, that too. I guess when I'd go in, I would still have some robotics, but the armor wouldn't be like part of me. Obviously, it's whatever.
You'd be like the stealthy skinned. Or
I guess
stealthy, thin little.
Because I guess I wouldn't. Would I start right off as a Juggernaut or no?
Probably not. Not right away.
Well, that's how I wrote my story. Well, no, I just wrote him with shiny armor for his character.
So, I mean, if you want to do that way, obviously I will.
We'll have to play whichever way it works. Because I know you can change between like the Juggernaut or the stealth one or the. Yeah. I guess it's like a balanced.
Something
one in the middle.
Along those lines, yeah. I figure if you're losing your armor. Damn it, I just lost the whole page.
Well, yeah, keeping the armor at the house for shine and respect.
I'm going to ask you this question.
Because Mr. Pfeiffer loves shiny things. Sorry, Jared.
He loves shiny things. He is a collector of shiny things.
He is a collector of shiny things. Shiny cardboard.
So the town I told you is called Saffron.
Yes.
Well, in this totally real, not made up, stolen information place, what would the town be where the grass gym is in the Kanto region called?
So Erica's city?
Yeah.
It is Saffron.
No, Saffron's where Sabrina is.
Shit. Celadon.
Celadon
City.
So we'll say you came from Celadon.
Okay.
Which sounds more
hell yeah.
Which sounds more like a D&D town than Saffron does.
Yeah.
But it's fine. So it's not really a secret at this point. The craziness that happens there. So Silphco,
yeah.
that was taken over by Team Rocket, is currently a place called Patron Core.
Ooh.
And it is a building run by warlocks.
Oh, I like that.
Basically, their whole spiel is, why work for a god when you can be the god yourself?
Right.
So that's what their whole thing is.
Okay. It's a good motto.
I'm not going to give you the whole backstory. That's just what what their thoughts and opinion is. So if that's what we're going to do, that works. I can show you this paper too. This is nothing really important. There's a train station at the top. If you just imagine.
Okay.
I
can see it in my mind.
There's the UFC.
The UFC.
The UFC and the dojo. Now, the dojo is where I imagine Sebastian's character would be, and it took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to realize that Sebastian's going to be...
Dracarys Chua.
Yeah. It took me a very long time to realize that he is going to be some kind of communist guy.
Yeah.
With a sickle and a hammer. It did not click right away, and I hate to say that until the other day. I looked down and I went, that son of a bitch. Anyway,
son of a bitch.
So I figured he would hang out at the UFC or the dojo. Now, the UFC is not what you're thinking.
Yeah. Well, if you said them separately, I'm assuming it's not like a dojo.
The dojo is where the people train for the UFC. And I would assume
I'm wrong.
that Sebastian would be like, he lives there and he just he's a janitor essentially in my brain because he hasn't given me anything. So he's the janitor that works there and has learned how to fight.
That's fucking sick though.
That's just in my head.
Just a dragonborn fucking janitor.
That's in my brain because he hasn't given me anything and I thought that was funny. The UFC is the unfortunate foster children fighting arena.
Oh my god.
And it's where all the orphans go to fight.
So not only is he a janitor, he's a fucking orphan.
Yeah, I thought he'd like that. That is from something. I
bet you Barry will love it.
Oh, I'm sure he would too. Because Barry's a tiefling, at one point we will go to hell.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Because there's 9 layers of hell.
Oh my god.
So, and this isn't going to be a very serious campaign. I want you to know that. I know the first one was like, we're going to be doing so much dumb shit. It's going to be fine.
I'm fucking pumped, dude. I want to go to hell. That's sick.
We're going to go to hell at one point. I know right now.
Swim in the river Styx.
Pretty much. I do know. I don't think I mentioned this when we were talking about it all together, and I'll tell everybody later at one point. You can, I'm going to let you multi-class if you want to.
Yeah.
So if you're like, all right, being a paladin sucks, you can be a level whatever paladin or whatever level.
What was my edge? I was paladin healer, correct? Wasn't I going for paladin healer? But I think
all paladins can heal.
Okay, that's it then.
They got lay on hands.
So that's lay on hands, yeah. So that's because I was aiming for like tank / healer, I guess.
Okay,
that makes sense then. No, I don't think I have anything written down for my oath. Would that be on your character sheet at all? I have 2 characters. Oh, this is just the extension. No, I remember looking into the oaths, but I don't call.
Okay.
Actually, picking one.
But I mean, I was just curious. Because if I remember correctly, Russell wants to do, what was it? Chaotic neutral, evil neutral?
Yeah, I don't even know if neutral would be in there.
No, I think he wants to fuck my
I know
shit
he
up.
wanted to. Here, let me see if I can open up that document without fucking up this recording here. Documents.
Documentation of what things have happened.
Gotta feel good. You can keep talking.
Okay. Now, I don't want to, I'll let you know, too, I'm not going to railroad you into making any real choices.
Okay.
Like, if you want to do something, at one point I might be like, oh, man, you can't go this way, and then something will kick your ass, and then
Right.
we'll be like, okay, I shouldn't have gone that way.
Right.
That's what we'll do. I'm not going to be like, no, don't do that. And I'm not going to try to kill you.
Well, that's good. I mean, our last go on the first one felt like you were trying to kill us.
Well,
but,
yeah, I had to
you
at
had
that
to.
point. I don't know why I wrote this down. But, like I said, I'm not going to railroad you into any real thing here. But I think a Warforged Paladin with levels of Barbarian would be sweet.
Levels of Barbarian?
Yeah, so you could be hypothetically, you could be a level 1 Paladin and a level 1 Barbarian.
At the same time?
Yeah.
No, well, how does Barbarian tie into Warforged then?
It's just a class. It's just like the Paladin.
Like instead of Paladin?
You'd be both.
Really?
Yeah, you can do both. That's what multi-classing is.
Okay.
So,
Now, how would that benefit? So, I think I had a very high AC on the start.
Yes.
I believe it's
18, 19, something like that. I think I actually have yours saved on my phone.
I don't know if
yours
mine's
is
right.
weird.
It says 11 and then there's a slash.
Because it's plus something.
Okay.
And I don't think we figured it
But
out.
yeah,
But
I think it was
18.
like 16 or 18.
Something
and
like
that's
that.
level 1.
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid.
But with, so that's Paladin. With Barbarian, you get the ability to rage.
Okay.
And with raging, you take half damage for all, stabbing, slashing, hitting attacks.
So there's more basic attacks, like not like your bludgeoning and like...
Oh, yeah, bludgeoning damage, you'd take half, so...
Okay. So shit, that sounds like a good idea to have just for that.
Yeah, if I
Honestly, if I would even never use it for anything else, that seems like a win to me.
The only catch with rage is you have to attack every turn or you lose your rage, or you have to
what?
You have to attack or you lose your rage.
Okay.
And then
So how do you enter rage then?
That's just a bonus action.
Okay.
Because you
off
get
an attack.
Yeah, so you,
Well, I'm assuming off attack only then.
no, so I could bring that up too. I don't know if you remember what you can do for every turn.
Well, I know you could attack or do a spell or heal.
Yeah, all of those can sometimes be just regular
Just a
actions.
regular action.
So I have this chart here actually that I found on Reddit, and it's very helpful. It's stuff you can do. You can move. That's one thing. Attack. You get a bonus action.
Right.
A reaction. So let's say
Okay.
someone's doing something, and for some reason you have counterspell, and you don't want them to do it. You can be like, I used my reaction for counterspell.
Okay.
So that's something you can do.
Now, can you use a reaction before and after an attack? Or
You only get one per round.
Okay, but you can use it anywhere within. So say if I was up first and something went awry, the next person could use their reaction to help me.
Yeah.
Or in turn help yourself, I guess.
Yeah. You at one point with just Paladin, I think you get 3 attacks at one point, 2 or 3.
Oh,
and
consecutive?
Yeah.
No shit.
And
I know because I had some serious fucking either bludgeoning damage or
you had something crazy.
yeah, something that was
Your fists
very
were
helpful.
like a D8 or something.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying
And
to
then
remember.
there was damage on top of that, whatever.
Yeah. Like radiant or something.
Something.
But even with that,
Bleeding. I think it's bleeding damage.
is it?
For just massive fists.
I'll have to look. I don't
I
remember.
don't know, it's either bludgeoning or bleeding damage or something.
It might be
that.
bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, probably.
Even Sebastian's character, at one point he can get 3 attacks, and then something called action surge, which lets him do all 3 attacks again.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Now, is that high level stuff?
Action surge is a 2nd level thing.
Shut the fuck
So
up.
starting at 2nd level, he could do action surge
Dude,
once.
we're gonna be so OP. That's just me and Sebastian. That's not including whatever Russ, Haley, and fucking Barry are gonna be able to do on top of that.
Russell,
I can't wait to see where Barry's character goes.
I am
very excited to see
Very
where it goes.
interested because,
It's
like I
very
said
out
before, I wasn't sure if he was really
Anyway,
into
we might
it.
as well throw that out there just because I haven't. I've been looking at it. So, for the other members in our crew, so I'm the Warforged Juggernaut Paladin. Russell is a High Elf Ranger. Barry is a Tiefling Sorcerer. Blood, or Sebastian, is a Dragonborn Fighter. And Haley is a Gnome Druid. That's quite the pairing.
It's gonna be fun. Barry's class is what I'm worried about because I don't know a whole lot about it.
Yeah. It seemed like there was a lot going on with it, too.
He even knew how he wanted to do it. He's like draconic
it all
bloodline.
planned out. I keep forgetting about those notes. I didn't see anything about Russ's nature on the document here, but
Oh, I know he said something.
we should get to these. Are fucking funny. Under the notes, well, I'm not ripping on you. These are just the notes that they gave you. Like,
yeah, and I didn't do a good job.
So Russell, High Elf Ranger, description, years old because he.
Okay,
Edit that out maybe, but I don't think he would care. Medium size, grayish pale skin with a blue hue, green eyes fleckled with gold,
Yeah,
silver hair, deep, mysterious, soulful eyes. Russell the love muscle.
That's what he said.
Great smile and gold chain emerald inside. Russell does have a great fucking smile. Russell, I love you, buddy.
He's a good dude.
He's a good dude.
Now, Barry changed his mind like twice, I think. It might have been Barry or it was Sebastian on character description.
Oh.
Because at one point he had normal horns and he was like, I want ram horns.
Oh, it was probably Barry then.
Yeah, and I was like, okay.
Oh, he had a bunch of choices.
He's like, I want to be blue.
I want to be blue.
Okay.
Barry. Tiefling Sorcerer, description, 6'2", ram horns, I guess is what he landed on.
Yeah.
5 foot thick tail, solid white eyes, gray skin, white hair with a samurai bun, which that sounds fucking sick with ram horns. 5 foot, he's got a thick tail.
Yeah, I don't know why he wanted a thick tail, but hey, whatever.
And we got Sebastian, 6'7", bronze scales, lightning, electric eyes and flare from those, chainmail with a brown cloth hood with horns sticking out, sickle and warhammer with a septum. It says septum right. I don't know what that means.
Ring.
Oh, septum ring. I guess I could throw it. Well, we kind of talked about where mine will kind of start, but half robot, half plant. I wanted my character to be covered in ivy, with like a white and green paint job with like a Gundam style like headpiece. I just love the idea of
When
that.
you told me that, I was like, all right, that works.
And then bright green eyes and mouth. I guess like just a light emitting from
Pretty
within
much.
would
I
be
think
like
that's what I was imagining.
like fucking neon on a bike or something.
Yeah.
Green neon. And then under Haley, it just says Gnome Druid. So,
Well, I have her stuff written down. That's why I didn't need to type it out.
but yeah, I thought there'd be Russell's orientation or whatever, but fuck,
He has that
probably
written down.
chaotic fucking evil if I had to imagine.
I don't know why he wants to fuck our shit up so bad. He's like, I just want to cause.
That's
you
just
a
how
problem.
Russell is. Even in our practice run, man, he was refusing to heal people and he wanted to be the villain. And
Hey, whatever.
I'll never forget that fucking. I've told the story so many times. I don't know if I've told it on the podcast, but maybe in our practice episodes. But I'll never forget fucking when Russell left the one. It was probably like our second or third one into that practice run, and Russell left. I think it was either me or Sebastian or Barry or somebody. Just somebody out of the blue. She's like, "So we're gonna fucking kill Russell next time, right?"
I do remember you
we
telling
were
me
just
that.
like, "Yeah, I think so. I think that's the only way it's gonna." Cause you can't be the only healer and not fucking heal us. Just like let the party die.
Hey, whatever.
But hey, man, that's how the way he wants to go about it. We'll be more than equipped, I think, to deal with him this time.
What I was thinking was, I don't know. Does Russell listen to this?
Yeah.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know. I was going to say, I think I know what he could do if he wants to be a badass evil guy. But I'm not going to.
Russell.
I'm not going to just let him. I'm not going to tell him right away. But honestly, I think it'll be a good time.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Here.
So how many other towns and shit are affiliated with Pokemon?
Oh, man. Hold on.
Dude.
Let me show you my town map.
Oh damn. Okay. So that's pretty.
Each town's going to be different,
pretty legit.
obviously.
Dude, we gotta get back into our. I mean, I think it was not more me at one point, but dude, the Pokemon board game will be a thing. I have fucking a sickening amount of info on it, dude. We should after this, we should do a Pokemon D&D.
Okay.
But like, it'd be cool to mix in like you would fight monsters, but it'd be Pokemon. But like each round, like it'd be randomized, like who would like catch it. Like you could choose, and like everybody would like throw a ball, but like if you missed, like that's it.
I'd dig that.
That'd be fucking sweet.
I have too many things open here.
Use like our little action figures for like the characters.
Oh hell yeah! You missed it when we went to SCG yesterday. They had a box of, I'm gonna say, bootleg Pokemon things, like the little
from.
I don't know where they're from, but they're like the little plastic guys, but they were bootleg as fuck.
Like in a little vending machine?
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was just in a loose box, and you could pick whichever ones you wanted.
Okay.
They did a lot. They did Mr. Mime dirty.
There's, I guess we could probably edit this out, but,
yeah.
And he has a little, like, quarter machine out front that has, like, little plastic Pokemon dudes. I have them all upstairs, but some of them are done dirty. Like, they look super dirty.
You have
some
those.
are, like, the wrong color, and, like,
okay.
I have, like, a red Wigglytuff, like a dark red Wigglytuff. And,
I do remember you saying that.
They look a little derpy, but I don't know. I think they're cool. Like I like to collect them anyhow. There was one I had to look up. It had to have been from Black and White or something. There was one like I did not recognize. I was like, this is not a Pokemon. Like I had to search and search. I think it ended up being it was some like standing like blue turtle, but I don't know if it was. I put the one on my team for the water thing we did, or the Gen 1 gym leaders. I gave the Brock. The water ground turtle.
Oh, Caracosta.
Caracosta.
So, like I said, Russell didn't really tell me anything about what, like, his backstory. This is what I originally wrote. In the distance, you see a large fortress made of stone with 4 large towers, topped with large armed crossbows. The fortress is surrounded by cacti and camels. Near the outside, there's an encampment made entirely of tents and other booth-type buildings. As you travel through the encampment, you notice dwarven soldiers in heavy plate armor with warhammers and crossbows around the edge of the northern tower. There is a humanoid-sized hole near the base, and that's Russell's character escaped from a desert prison, essentially. Okay. Because he mentioned one.
So he's already a bad guy.
He mentioned wanting to be a prisoner of war. Something along those lines. Yeah. I could be completely wrong and screwing it up. And then I had just some dumb stuff about how you were made. From a vat of warm water inside a brightly lit workshop. Inside the workshop is a dwarf stoking the fires on a large forge.
Stroking the fire.
I thought it was stroking his beard or something, but no, it's stoking
the fire.
Stoking the fires on a large forge. About 15 feet away from the dwarf is a forest gnome working hard at getting a soulwood tree to magically grow. As the tree grows, the gnome places gems and other stones into the mold that the dwarf is about to pour the molten metal into. The dwarf expertly crafts a suit of heavy metal armor and uses his forge tools, places the armor around the now rapidly growing soulwood tree. Once the armor has completely become one with the tree, the gems inside start reacting and the armor starts moving. The Warforged is born.
Fuck yeah.
That's what I had written down with that.
That's sick.
So I told you, Patron Corps. Corps.
Yeah.
It's just a group of warlocks that collect dark magical artifacts in order to become their own patrons. So in D&D, warlocks, they have like somebody that gives them their power. That's the only reason they have their powers. Okay.
So they're not born with them.
No. Like they make a dark deal with somebody, typically.
Fuck yeah.
Sometimes it's like a demon. Sometimes it's like a genie or whatever. And then they offer their power to anyone who wants it in exchange for goods and services. Man. So it's like, oh, hey, we're here to help, but you gotta pay us and you can become one of us and help out more. So it's like I don't want to say pyramid scheme.
Right.
I have the whole encounters built out for that already.
Fucking A.
There is a bar in the town. It is next to the apartment complex. That is all right there, because we don't...
Damn, let me see that thing.
The bar is called the Bardrock Cafe.
The Bardrock Cafe?
Yeah, it's the Bardrock Cafe.
Fuck yeah, dude, I love that.
Where the masterclass bard, Rain Shiley, performs music and entertainment.
Fucking A.
It's the town's local drinking hole. It's called the Bardrock Cafe.
Dude, that's so sick. Oh, I can't wait.
And that's basically all I got for that. If you have any dumb questions or serious questions, I will do my best to answer anything.
I mean, at this point, man, I really don't have a whole lot to ask. Just more excited to fucking start. I had to get on Russell and see if he found his binder.
He lost his binder?
Oh, yeah. He lost. That was his months ago.
I spent $3 on that.
No, Russell, get your shit together.
Actually, I think I spent like $3 on everything for everybody, so it's not the end of the world. I don't care.
Because I told him, I was like, Russell, I guarantee it's the only binder you have in your house. I was like, you're gonna find it.
It's probably in his car.
Who knows?
Because even Barry pulled out his wet, ripped up one that one time, and I was like, how did you... He's like, I knew where it was. It was just gross. But hell yeah, man. It's going to be a good time.
Fucking A.
D&G. The world of role-playing.
I guess, I mean, not related to ours, but if we did do, like, a Pokemon one down the road, how do you think you would do, like, characters? So I know the monsters would be a separate... I mean, pocket monsters would be a separate thing that you could catch, maybe, I guess. But, like, how would you pick, like, a class to a character? Like, if you're all just Pokemon trainers, like, would it still be like a paladin or blah blah blah, or how do you think that would work?
I think I would associate characters with like let's say fighter, for example.
Yeah.
Would just be fighting type specialist.
Okay. So you could...
I mean, you could do other things. Bards would be...
I mean, I don't know about enough about DMing in general to even figure that shit out, but...
My brain is just like, the fighting was the only good example.
If you were psychic,
If you were psychic, you could be
well,
a monk.
I guess like a warlock would be, or, you know, like you could
psychic,
associate
ghost.
kind of like shit like that.
And you just get advantage on fighting them, I guess, is what I would do.
Yeah. If you're like a pyromaniac, you'd be fire. Swimmer, well, I guess that's not... I'm just thinking it's still in the veins of just Pokemon. Pokemans. Kelsey saw our group chat name last night, and she just started fucking laughing. She said, you guys call yourself Pokemans? And I was like,
have
fuck
that.
yeah, we do.
I saw Jared's yesterday, too, and I don't have that. It's just says Shane, Jared, and Corey.
Yeah, mine, I just had the option to name the group. Well, I don't know if I did or Jared did. But whoever changed it, it made it change on mine.
Did not change on mine.
Group chat. I've been digging the group chat. It's hard to keep up sometimes.
I said yesterday, and I was like, hey, I'm sorry I don't really contribute. It's just I'm asleep when you guys are awake.
Right. Yeah, well, there's that too.
And then
Jared doesn't use social media, so
yeah,
he just boom, all text.
That's why
But I like look down, it'll be like 30 some messages. I'm just like, holy shit.
Every once in a while, that's why I like something. That way you guys know I'm still there. I'm contributing. It's just I'm busy.
It's too late to add to it. You just be like, oh yeah.
It's
that's what you got to do sometimes.
It's like 3 a.m, and then like I wear my AirPods to work, and the group chat. I looked one day and said I had like 72 unopened ones. I can only imagine because it'll tell me like, oh, Jared said this, and I'll start playing what I was listening to, and then Corey replied with this, and I'm like, what?
Which when did that become a thing? I've only noticed it, I think, like this past year or so. Like, how long have you been able to react to like text messages? Because I like have a group chat with my family, and it'll be like, Aunt so and so liked a picture or something in the text. I didn't know that was a thing, like in text messages.
I know for iPhones, I've been able to do it for a while.
See, I've always had Android, but like I've only noticed it like a year or two ago, just starting to happen.
No, I don't typically do it, but
no, I don't do it either, just because I've never, until up now, I've never known you could even do that. I might have done it in our group chat.
I've done it in like Messenger.
Like Facebook like Messenger and stuff like that. That's one thing, but yeah, I did not know you could do it with just a text message.
Speaking of that, do you know how many group chats on Messenger I'm a part of?
Oh, I probably over the years I've been in many.
Well, I'm still in many. I was like, it said I had a draft between you, our conversation and our drafts. And I was like, what? It just says I can. That's all. I never finished typing it.
Oh, I mean, we can keep the D&D train rolling. I don't really have anything else though, unless you do.
I think I covered everything I wanted to. I don't know what else.
We could try the old segment out. I don't have a name for it, or I would love to do it though to somebody. Oh shit, my phone's recording anyhow.
Oh, I could just do it, and I'll text Shane.
Yeah, well, did we say the idea to Shane at all? So if we're coming up for our first skit live right now on the podcast and explaining it to people,
we told it to somebody.
I told it to a couple people, I think, but I don't know if Shane was one of them. So that'd be good, but we have to figure out what we're gonna call it. I think I had the idea of calling it like, "Are you good?" Or like, "Is everything okay?" Not is everything. Well, let's just call it, "Are you good?"
You good?
Yeah, you good. This is our segment called "You Good?" This is the first one ever, motherfuckers.
All right, pick a word because it's how it's gonna start for me.
So the idea of this, I'm gonna give BJ one word on his cell phone in a text message, and he's just gonna autofill, just rapid fire. Autofill the center word as many times as he can until he has like a good 1 or 2 paragraphs, and it comes out to complete gibberish, sounds like drunk gibberish, and then we're gonna send it to somebody, and I guess we'll get point. That's what's good. Okay, so we can rotate every episode, and then the rule is, if you get somebody to say, "Is everything okay?" That's how you get a point. And then, but before you send it, you got to read it for the podcast. How many? Do you have a good paragraph?
Yeah, it's...
You just read it. You got to read it. Let's see what we got.
I am so happy to see that you're having fun and that you're doing good. I hope you're having fun with the rest too. I hope you're having fun in your day and I have fun. And I love that you for me. I hope you're happy too. And you are the one that I love most in my heart. And I hope that I will never forget that I was a good kid. I was just so happy when my mom passed and my dad died.
What?
And my mom passed. I love you.
Oh my god. BJ, I don't know if you can send that one.
Shall I try again?
No, I'd maybe
first
just
it was
take out
good.
the stuff about your mom passing and leave everything else.
At first it was good.
Yeah, I don't know. That took a weird turn.
And then my mom died and I was like, oh god.
Maybe get rid of that. But after get rid of the death. And then
Okay,
I would send the rest of that.
All right.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I hope that I will never forget that I was a good kid. I was just so happy. All right, I sent it to him. I can't undo it. He's not going to respond right away either.
No, it doesn't matter. Even if we don't get an answer on the podcast, we can always update everybody. And that was You Good. We're constantly growing as a channel here. But that's our first skit.
Hell yeah.
So I guess we'll do that once an episode from now until people kind of figure it out. But we'll just have to pick somebody different every time.
I'm just going to do my boss one day. Be like,
Ooh,
I fucking hate you.
That's fucking bold.
I'm going to quit.
Just start the first letter with
Just start with pirate cuss words.
Oh, man. I hope he answers soon. What did he have going on today?
I honestly don't know. He read it.
Oh, man. Give me that typing symbol.
I'm waiting. He's not going to do it.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Oh, I thought he typed. Never mind. He didn't say anything. Yeah, it took up the whole screen, so.
I think we probably told Jared. Just because we were podcast with him that day.
I'd like to think that.
That's so fucking funny.
I think Shane would have been like, if I kept my mom dying,
yeah.
he would have been like, you all right? That should be how you
He'd
get
probably
points.
just said back, what?
That should be how you get points if they say, are you good? Are you okay?
Yeah, I would say either is everything okay or you good. I mean, if they get the name of the title, fuck.
He's not going to respond to this because it's insane. And then I'll have to text him later and be like, why don't you say anything?
Oh my god.
I want to see your dad's dick.
That's a great outro.
It's great.
Kiss your dad square in the lips. Edit.
Yeah, edit.
Can't leave the... Oh, shit. I forgot about we're doing video.
Yeah, he's not going to respond to me.
You never know. He might.
He's not. I know him.
We'll see what happens. I guess we can't just stare at it and wait it to happen, though. So I guess the plan will be next week, D&D. Try to set it up.
That works for me. Here, I'm just going to close my screen.
Get everybody together and start her off.
I was going to say, I have off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday next week.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, I'll reach out to the guys and see what day would work. We'll get that planned. Oh, baby.
Well, so when I left Jared's last night, I told Haley I'd bring dinner home. It was only like 10:30 by the time I got home.
Yeah.
And everything was closes at like 11. So I was like, I'll just stop at Sheets. And Haley hates Sheets. That's like,
Really?
That's like her least favorite place to get food ever.
Huh. Good thing you live like 5 feet from one.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I've got no problems with Sheets. So I know she likes two things from Sheets, and it's fries and cheese sticks.
Oh,
So
dude.
I got her
Best
fries
fucking
and cheese sticks.
If you see how fucking cross-eyed I just went when he said that.
So I walked in. She was asleep because it was 11 o'clock. I was like, hey, I brought you dinner, and she's like, oh, just put it in the fridge. I'll eat it later. I was like, all right, cool. So I put it in the fridge, and then I woke up at like 6, and it was still in the fridge, and I'm like, all right, whatever, that's fine. She didn't eat dinner. She just slept through dinner. That's fine. And then she's like, can you heat this up? It was like 7:30, and I was like, yeah, I'll heat it up. I'll wash the pan because the pan was in the sink, and I just was lazy about it. She's like, eat this curly fry. Eat this curly fry. I'm like, I don't want curly fry. Thank you, though. And then she drops curly fry on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, it happens, whatever. Forgot about
They're curly. They're hard to hold on to.
Forgot about it. That's the problem. And then I walked on the curly fry and mashed it into the carpet.
Hell yeah.
In my socks, which is why I'm currently not wearing socks. Because I forgot to put another pair on.
That's the best. I had my D&D socks on.
I had a pair on and I took them
fucking
off.
ready. Dude, Dan and Missy got me like 100 pairs of Star Wars socks for Christmas. It was like a big bundle, dude. It had to have been like 12 pairs. It's nuts. And they're sick.
I still have Kelsey's Christmas presents sitting on my coffee table. I forgot a bunch of shit today.
Oh, that's all good. You remembered yourself. That's the most important thing.
I guess.
For the pod.
I did. I did it. I'm an adult. Obligations.
And then hopefully one day we can venture in doing like D&D live, maybe later down the road when we figure out. What we should do in the future is get one of those full room mics.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what my buddy was trying to lean us into before I looked into these. They're like $180 or something, but it's just a mic you set on the table and it catches everybody. Which would be ideal for like big shit, because I would like to experiment and do some weird shit, and even just like us playing board games and making like drinking games out of it or something.
I saw a board game yesterday. Where was I? It wasn't even SCG. It was somewhere else.
Board games.
I can't remember what it was, but I was like, oh, we should play this at Corey's house.
Dude, we got Erica and Sebastian this game for Christmas called Throw Burrito.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it is so fucking fun. They're like the perfect, like soft, it's like foam material, but they're super, super soft. Like enough where you can legitimately, like, we were just sitting around our coffee table in the living room, and it worked really great with 4 people, like the way the cards make it work. But dude, like, you just fucking throw that thing as hard as you can at somebody, and it doesn't hurt. Like, we were just throwing around at each other.
I feel like someone would try at one point. They're like, it doesn't hurt.
Oh yeah. So there's basically 3 ways you can throw it. So it's basically like spoons.
Okay.
It operates like spoons. You're trying to get 3 of a pair, and like the cards move around the table in the same exact way. There's 3 different versions of burrito cards. One's war, and if you're the person to play the card in war, you don't have to throw, but everybody else does.
Okay. And
it's the first person to get hit gets a wound. That's how the game works. And there's only so many wounds per round you can give out. And then there's a battle card, I believe it's called. And then so whoever plays it, the 2 people diagonal to them are the ones doing it. And then there's a duel where whoever plays the duel card, or 3 of them, picks 2 people to duel. And then you go back to back and like a standoff. You take 3 steps and then you shout burrito and you turn around. And dude, it was so fun.
That sounds like...
It's $20. That's really...
That's not bad.
It's a good game, dude.
That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking something completely different. I know exactly... Okay, so I know what game you're talking about. I saw it at Walmart during Christmas because... It was next to the greatest thing I've ever seen at Walmart.
What's that?
It's those glasses that let you see upside down. You wear them and everything's revert. Like,
so like Stranger Things takes you to the upside down?
No, it's like weird. It's
super weird.
I wanted to throw up.
Really?
Yeah.
This is in the game aisle? Like
yeah,
the
it was
board
like
game
$10 and I didn't buy it. I'm such an idiot. I should have.
Yeah, I should have put them fuckers on. That'd been sick. I don't know what she's watching.
He at least been watching.
She better not be watching fucking One Piece without me. I can tell you that.
He's been watching a lot of TLC based dramas.
Yeah.
My God.
What do you mean TLC based?
Like, you know, the TLC network.
Oh, okay.
So like Dr. Pimple Popper. All that. Yeah. Well, not that one, but that's like
just a drama based around popping pimples.
Yeah. First of all, I love that shit. I don't know why. I'm gross.
God, you are gross. Just like my wife. Gross.
She's got a clean knife. We'll let her get this one on top of my head. It'll be great. She'll love it. Merry Christmas, Kelsey. I'm keeping your gift. I'll on it for me. And now she's been watching a lot of those. But she watches them in an absurd volume. And if I'm just in the living room playing Minecraft at 2 in the morning, I go, I can hear the voices through the wall. It's still nothing. It's been 10 minutes.
So nothing from Shane. We're almost at about an hour on here.
Oh, yeah?
If you want to wrap this one up, I do want to make a couple more announcements. I meant to do this on the last episode.
By all means, go for it.
I wanted to give a shout out to... So 3 things. First off, Kelsey and I watched... Scott Pilgrim Takes Off on Netflix.
Okay.
It was maybe like 8 episodes or so. It is really fucking good. I highly recommend that. And I've been obsessed with the theme song and a bunch of their music, but translated to English, I believe it's Necry. I guess Necry Talkie.
Okay.
Is it in English, but it's the Japanese band that did the theme song for Scott Pilgrim, and it's called Bloom. Okay. It's the only one on Spotify that pops up in English as far as the name of the song, but you should definitely fucking listen to it. It is fucking amazing, and all their other music they have on there is really good. A song by Audrey Nuna. It's called Lock It. It's a song off of Apple Watch commercial that they've been spamming on Hulu, but the song is fucking tight. It's good. Okay. It's like a pop, lock it and drop it, like remix kind of deal, but this chick rapping over it, and it's fucking good. Because I don't know. I don't want to chance... I don't think we can play music on the podcast at all.
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Copyright strike.
I got away with that SpongeBob thing, but it didn't get flagged.
No? That's surprising. I didn't.
No, that was just for an intro, but I don't know how that all works. But I did want to shout out those two for a few things. Because I've been
As long as
obsessed
it's a parody,
with it.
I think we're good.
Maybe, yeah. Because I've heard, well, we don't have to go into it, but you want to close us out for this one?
Hell yeah. All right. We'd like to thank Chrome Eyes for the use of their song Another Year off their EP Inside Out. Solid dudes, good tunes, party on. You can check out our YouTubes, our TikTok, our Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. Send us some emails. If you got D&D questions, I'm sure I'm wrong, and I will answer with my wrong knowledge. Yeah, follow us there. Check us out. Tell your friends.
Spread the word, spread the beard, spread the bellies.
We're doing pretty good, I would think.
Yeah, we're doing good. We are growing. I thank you, too, for... So I think... I mean, these numbers don't sound great, but we're getting close to like 400 plays, and that's on a little over 10 episodes. So to the 30, 35 of you that are listening currently, thank you very much. I mean, we appreciate it. And I mean, that number could always be zero. So I'm extremely thankful for what we have going on, and we're trying to get better and do better. And,
if you like and follow us, we'll give you a shout out, and you just gotta tell us you did it. Email us.
Yeah, please email. I know email
I can't
is not
look at. I cannot see who likes our stuff on Facebook to save my life.
We're just two adult man babies trying to do our best here
We're doing the best we can.
on the social medias.
I haven't posted on Facebook since I got married. All right, leave me alone. With all of that being said, if you don't have a beard, find a dwarf and shave it off and glue it to your face.
Bam.
If you need a beard, go to your local tavern. Ask an adventurer which one they prefer.
Get a mead.
I skip belly all the way.
Hey, fuck it, do it now.
If you don't have a belly, find a good barbarian and just strap yourself to him. You can be used as a +1 weapon. Have a good one, everybody. We out.
Peace.